Life has a way of teaching us lessons we never signed up for. We chase goals, achievements, and perfection, hoping it will bring fulfillment, only to discover that the journey itself is where the wisdom lies. Today's story explores patience, acceptance, and the art of learning life's lessons through experience. Inspired by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, learning lessons is a little like reaching maturity. You're not suddenly more happy, wealthy, or powerful, but you understand the world around you better, and you're at peace with yourself. Learning life's lessons is not about making your life perfect, but about seeing life as it was meant to be. Let's dive into the Garden of Small Lessons. Maya was ambitious. She dreamed of a life that was orderly, perfect, and full of success. She worked tirelessly at her job, sought recognition, and measured her worth by achievements. Yet, no matter how much she accomplished, a quiet restlessness lingered, a sense that something essential was missing. One spring, Maya inherited a small garden from her grandmother. It had been neglected for years, overrun with weeds and untamed growth. At first, she tried to control it completely, planting exotic flowers, trimming every branch, arranging neat rows of vegetables, and removing anything she deemed imperfect. But the garden resisted. Some plants refused to bloom. Weeds returned faster than she could pull them. Pests destroyed seedlings she had nurtured for weeks. Frustrated, she considered abandoning it altogether. Then one morning, she noticed a small wildflower in the corner. Its petals were crooked, its leaves uneven, yet it swayed freely in the breeze. Maya realized it hadn't asked for her permission to grow, yet it thrived. For the first time, she paused. Instead of trying to control everything, she began observing the garden carefully. She learned which plants thrived together, how the soil changed with the seasons, and which aspects of growth were beyond her control. Gradually, Maya's perspective shifted. She began to accept imperfection. She noticed the small joys, the scent of a flower, the sound of bees buzzing, the quiet rhythm of growth. She stopped measuring success by how neat the garden looked and started appreciating the lessons it offered: patience, resilience, humility, and care. Over months, she realized something profound. The garden wasn't meant to be perfect. Its role was to teach her to see life clearly, to accept what she cannot control, and to nurture growth in all its forms, messy, unpredictable, yet beautiful. By caring for the garden without forcing perfection, Maya found the same peace within herself. She stopped striving for an ideal life and started living the life in front of her, appreciating small moments of joy, learning to navigate setbacks, and understanding that wisdom comes from observation and reflection, not control. Life is much like Maya's garden. We chase perfection through achievements, relationships, or control over our surroundings, yet the world is inherently imperfect. Growth, understanding, and peace don't arrive through perfection. They arrive through observation, experience, and reflection. Every challenge, every mistake, every moment of chaos carries a lesson. Sometimes these lessons are loud and obvious. Other times they appear quietly, like the wildflower in the corner of the garden. They teach patience, empathy, resilience, and self-awareness. They guide us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It's also important to remember that everyone is at a different stage in life. Some face financial pressure, others struggle with relationships, health, or personal growth. One challenge is not inherently more important than another, yet life often demands that we prioritize certain struggles over others. Recognizing this helps us develop compassion for ourselves and others, understanding that growth is personal and uneven. Even in the most challenging seasons, there are small moments of joy, peace, and wonder, moments we may overlook when chasing an impossible ideal. A quiet laugh, a sunset, a kind gesture, the resilience of nature itself. All of these remind us that life is not about perfection, but about living fully, learning continuously, and finding meaning in the small, often overlooked details. I'll be the first to admit that life has been far from easy for me. As I reflect on my journey and the stories of my peers, I know that some seasons are heavier than others. Yet even when the weight feels unbearable, I want to witness the story of this lifetime unfold. Even if I am the only one reading it at the end, the act of living fully, learning deeply, and reflecting honestly has value. This story is an invitation to pause, to reflect, to see the wildflowers in your own life, and to learn the lessons they offer. Growth doesn't require perfection. It requires presence, curiosity, and a willingness to accept life as it is while nurturing the person you are becoming. Every day offers small opportunities for learning, for insight, and for connection. Even amidst challenges, we can find moments of understanding, moments of peace, and moments of joy. Those moments accumulate into wisdom, the quiet, profound understanding that life is meant to be lived fully, imperfectly, and with openness. Today, take a moment to observe a small, imperfect part of your life, the wildflower that grows in the corner of your world. Reflect on the lesson it offers and allow yourself to learn from it. Share in the comments one lesson life has quietly taught you recently. Let's create a space where we grow together, learning from the beauty, chaos, and unpredictability of life. If this story resonated, subscribe for more reflections, stories, and lessons that help us navigate life's imperfection with patience, understanding, and grace. Remember, life isn't perfect, but it is always teaching, always growing, and always beautiful if we take the time to see it.